TakeOver Tuesday Takeover, however you want to do. You know you checking it out. It's streaming live on YouTube, as you can see. Glockaware Radio is me, the assist. I'm by myself today because people got anniversaries and stuff like that's more important than this show. But I love them, Nick, Maul. Yo, man, that's my family for real. I've been around them, they kids and everything. They in Jamaica, they doing they ones and twos. Happy anniversary to y'all, man. Yo, I hope to get there someday. I hope to be there when I can say, yo, I'm on my 10th, my 15th, 12th, whatever it is, years of anniversary, you know? So y'all got a real live excuse on why y'all not here, and I appreciate that, man. Yo, Maul, that's my man. He already know how I get down. He know what our relationship is, and meeting his wife and his family. I just want to let y'all know I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all being my partners in this, and we going to do our ones and twos. I got y'all. I'm going to hold the whole situation down. So I got some other guests coming into the show. They real special guests because they gave me an opportunity to be on their show, to get my feet wet, so to speak. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping they able to come through and make it. We going to have a good time. You know what I'm saying? Chick with the Juice, Paulie Baby. They got their own shows. Not show, but shows on Glockaware Radio. Lay Mother, you know, she gonna give us 2 performances, let us know who she is, you know. So they'll be here in a little bit. And if not, my ego is big enough to take over the whole show. I'm just gonna be honest about that. I'm gonna be honest about the fact that I can sit here and talk to y'all for an hour and it not be a problem. Seriously. And I had this shit called Pomegranate today. That's not really the name. That's the name I gave it. So I'm kind of ready to talk, you know what I'm saying? So listen, she don't want to be on the show, but she might wind up being on the show because I put people under pressure like that. My little sister is here. Her name is Leisha. She's shaking her head right now. She thinks she's not going to be on the show, but we got cameras. You know, we got the old school cameras that you can put on your shoulder to make sure that she be on the show. She don't know that we got that in the tuck. I got my, what are we calling you, actually? She is the social media coordinator. This is one of my daughters. Her name is Kayla. You know what I'm saying? She did this real dope-ass presentation to get the job. I have an employee, y'all. Can you believe that? I have somebody that I pay a check to. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what we do around here, man. It's love, support, and grace. You know, it's a reason why we call it Philly Service Announcement. You know, we're about the resources, social activism, entertainment. You know this is what you need. This is what we doing out here. That's what we doing out here. I know y'all hear me saying that all the time, and I'm gonna keep saying it till it get y'all got it in y'all head. That's what we doing out here. But this show is really just a platform for social activism, black-owned businesses, anybody that got a resource to provide to our community. We want you to come on. We want you to let the community know where they can find you. What's your platform? What's your name? Why you do what you do? Because I don't ask a lot of questions. The show really is about the people who come on, even though there's nobody here right now. But the show is about the people that come on here, man. So I don't really like to ask a lot of questions. I like them to do what they do, say what they're going to say, inspire you, inform you, whatever it is. We also have our first Philly Service Announcement PSA event happening in Southwest Philly, July 17th. We still looking for resource tables. We still looking for vendors. We trying to get the information out. Okay. They didn't leave me stranded, y'all. And I definitely appreciate it. I'm gonna give out all my hugs and stuff after the fact. You know what I mean? But what's up with you, boy? So the reason why, I guess we can call y'all. Come on, get the microphones up. You know what I'm saying?
We know the deal.
Y'all know how to do this. You know what I'm saying? So my man Biz just stepped in the building. I thought somebody else that left me strills ended. I thought I was gonna have to fight people in the street today. You know what I'm saying? So
Hey.
listen, right? I'm gonna let them introduce themselves. Y'all already know them for real. They introduced me to this situation. It's another sister that brought me into the fold. You know what I mean? Her name is Sister Talia. You know,
Facts.
however that go down. But
Sister
sis, I still love you. You can hate me all you want. I'm still gonna tell you the same thing every time I see you. I'm still gonna speak.
Hey.
It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
It's all love,
So
man.
listen, right? Because we ain't gonna get into that.
We ain't
But
right here.
the reason why this is a special show for me, because these sisters might not know, I had done an interview beforehand, but it was just like an interview. They dictated everything. These are women who allow me to talk. Like, give you my story, tell you my perspective and all that. They they didn't necessarily give me the idea to want to do this, but they showed me the love and allowed me to know, like, listen, this is somewhere you can be. And this sister in particular was like, listen, I feel you. Like, I love your passion. I hear what you saying. I'm going to talk to some folks, wherever show you want to be on. I believe in you like that, yo, just let me know and I'll make sure it happens. So the reason why I'm doing this show with them, because I already asked them from the rip, but the reason why I'm doing this show with them because they already had a platform and they gave me some love. You know what I'm saying? And really, this show is really just for me to tell them thank you.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
On
some real shit. It's just for me to tell y'all thank you, man, because, you know, y'all know my story, 20 years in prison. Yo, I got an employee now. You know what I'm saying? I just said that earlier. You dig what I'm saying? I got a fucking employee, yo.
They know about that there.
You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, like I said about my brother and his wife, you know what I'm saying? From day one, I knew that brother. He showed me a whole bunch of love when I came home, and that's why the show, the reason why one of the premises of the show is love, support, and grace. Because when I came home, my people showed me that love, support, and grace. I didn't have to go with my hand out to no other people. Black folk from beginning to end. Yo, here go an opportunity. Take advantage of it. Yep. Come on, man. I'm gonna buy you a suit. Literally, this happened. I'm gonna take you downtown, get you a suit, shoes, tie, the whole nine, and then I'm gonna take you somewhere to meet some people that can put your life in a different place. That really happened to me.
Period.
You dig what I'm saying? So when I say black people loved on me, supported me, showed me that grace, because one of the things I came home with and I was fully prepared of is, man, you a jail nigga. I can't fuck with you. I was prepared for that because I did what I did. And I stood on it. And when I came home, I was still willing to stand on it. Because sometimes you got to walk alone to get redemption.
Talk to them.
Y'all be wanting to be, yo, just accept me in. I'm going to show you that I changed. Nah, sometimes people don't have a position to see if you changed yet.
Period.
You got to be walking by yourself and they see it from afar like, oh, boy, for real. Mm-hmm. He really trying to get redemption. He really trying to be a different person. Because you running with me, that shit can get cloudy. I seen it upstate. Cats just want to be around certain dudes. So it's like, I'll let you in. That's going to put my name in question.
Right.
And then the whole time, you still the same motherfucker.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And you going to bring drama to my shit.
Exactly.
And I ain't living like that.
So I ain't going to wrap y'all head off because like I said, I had the pomegranate today and I could talk for a whole hour. And I'm going to put y'all on it what the pomegranate is. You know what I'm saying? But I really appreciate y'all, sisters. So y'all know, do your thing. You know what you do on here. Go ahead, man.
Well, if y'all don't know, hey, love. We in this joint. You already know. It's your highness. Hashtag chick with the juices. Juicy baby, the party plug. If you know, you know. If you don't, you better get on the fucking smoke wave. And I'm always here. Don't go nowhere without.
You already know who it is. It's Paulie Baby. And please,
don't forget the fucking baby. Please
here,
don't forget the baby, guys. Because if you do, then I got to deal with it. It is to be nice if you didn't.
Just don't forget it.
So, I you know, what you said the title was again? So the social media coordinator put them on the John is not just host but activist, social activist. Now I see where they fit into that line. Mm-hmm. But can y'all explain to them why that would be apropos as well for y'all to be called social activists?
Well, first of all, it's not like, you know, because we're out here and we're, you know, doing all of this major. We're not marching. We're not doing all of that. However, you know, Polly and I we cut from a different cloth. You know what I mean? And I'm about helping and supporting not just artists, but youngins who are trying to come up. Let me tell you something. Perfect example. I roll up on these young boys every day, every morning. Hot, cold, whatever. They out there and they selling waters. I'm buying them young boys some T-shirts and I'm bringing them on the show. They have a business. Mm-hmm. They are consistent. Everything that we do well because we're consistent. Mm-hmm. We do it constantly. If it wasn't great today, okay, we're going to do it again tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if I'm having a bad day today, okay, tomorrow, if I wake up, God willing, I have another chance.
Yeah, we rocking at it again.
So I don't say that I'm out there, you know, marching with the folks, but if I can put my hands on a youngin' who needs some type of guidance, I know that I can guide them. I know that Paulie can guide them. I know that we can put them around good people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's really not nothing out here for these young people. And there's a lot of them with hella talent. And I just like to be the person who, show them that somebody believe in them.
I don't even think we told them what we do because we do so many things.
Yeah, they do a lot of shit.
The fact that we feel like y'all know is because we here all the time.
It seems like every time I look up, they got a new flyer with a new name, and they doing all this. And it's like, I fucks with them because the Hustle Junkie John is really appropriate.
Yes.
When I seen it, I think I sent it to you like, yo, this is dope.
This is it.
You know what I'm saying? This is dope because that's really what y'all get down. So let them know.
how it
I know you
came
be out
about.
the plat and all that.
It's crazy because me and Juice families even all the way down to like blood sisters and stuff has been in each other's circle since I was a pup. But
Thanks.
even though we paths, we never knew each other until Glockaware. And even in Glockaware for a while, it was just, hey, how you doing?
You
It
know
was
how
just
a boss
mutual
recognize
love.
a boss?
Like, I see you, sis, but I don't know you like that.
Right, and she like me. I don't really fuck with too many females.
Right,
it's
so
like,
I'm gonna
yeah,
give
what
you
up?
respect and keep it pushing.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? I don't even know how I ended up here on your show that day. I just was here.
Okay, so I came into Glock. I've known Toucan for years. But however, I sold juices. I sell juices. I'm chick with the juice. So I
Yeah,
started
she's gonna be
selling-
out there vending at my show, at our
Sure.
event. I'm already telling her, without
okay.
telling her.
I'll be there.
It's
I'll be
close
sponsored.
by because we can't give out locations.
All right.
As far as where people stay and all that, but
we'll be there.
It's close by, as in walking distance.
Oh,
So
all right.
she's gonna be there.
We'll be
Even if
there.
I have to go get her, you know what I'm saying?
I'll be there.
She's gonna be there,
So-
selling, vending, doing what she do.
So we I started a business. I started selling juices out the plat about 4 years ago. Just like everybody, just trying to come up on a little hustle. I had a full-time job, the whole 9 yards. Long story short, my daughter got sick. My husband's truck was stolen. We were trying to figure out a way to make some extra money. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to do dinners. But I'm lazy, and I don't feel like cooking a lot because I got a lot of kids, and I cook a lot already, and I don't want to do no extra cooking.
Understand?
So, and it's a lot of overhead when you do dinners and things like that. And if you don't sell the food, now y'all got to eat it and then throw it away, right?
Right.
What can we do that we can just make right then and there, give, and we can make money? So we start making drinks. But we didn't know what we was doing, so we just went to the market and bought all this fruit and all this other stuff. We started pre-oraying all kinds of stuff, cutting all kinds of shit. All the juices looked alike. They was different, but they looked alike, right? And we didn't have bottles. We just had them in cups. So people would come over. We'd be like, here you go. $15 or $10 or whatever. But they liked them.
Right.
So I said, well, damn, how we going? We got to get around. Like, how we going to get around with these
these y'all
juices?
spilling them
Right, they
everywhere.
going to be spilling all over the place. So we go get the bottles. Once we got the bottles, we went and got the little 5-ounce bottles. I got the little 5-ounce bottles, gave them away at the plateau. Buy one, get one free, $5. And that's how I started to get my name.
You at the plat now?
Every day for the
Every
last
day.
4 years.
Yeah, they be around.
Just
man.
walk to the front of the plat and say, anybody know where juice at?
They gonna find
They
it.
going to find me.
They gonna find it.
So, you got to call me when you walk up to the plat.
That's her office.
Hey, Juice, can I come through to the office? No, that's my office. So, long story short, I developed a brand. So I started to think, damn, this is getting boring. I don't want to be at the plat every day, all day, even though it's good money. Where else can I go to get my juice seen? So I started to come to Glockaware.
Hold up, I don't mean to cut you off, but where the fuck is the juices? I don't see nothing on the table.
I'm going to
They
get
coming.
some.
They
They
coming in.
coming.
They
They're
coming
coming.
in.
Thank you.
So, long story short, I started to come to Glockaware, and I started to get T-shirts. Because now I want to be branded, and I want people to see me. So I got my logo. I'm putting my logo on everything. I mean, anything I could think of. So I'm here every day getting new shirts. I just did put all my winter. I just put my winter stuff away. I just counted 102 sweatshirts from Glockaware. Yo. Toucan. I'm writing this shit off on my taxes or something. Something gotta happen. But I had 102 sweatshirts. So I'm constantly buying merch.
Right.
Then because that's the way. People started saying, that's you? Oh, I follow your Instagram. Or giving out cards. So boom, now I'm branded. So then I start sponsoring events. I want to do studio sessions. I want to do, concerts. I want to do stuff like that.
We out there, right?
Now I'm going to put myself out here. And it was working. And I did one show. Those are my elevated
Reynolds, huh?
infusions.
Just they got the logo on them.
No, those don't because
But we
I
just gonna
be
put 'em up
hustling
there.
and everybody don't got know
No
where
doubt.
they came from.
I got
bro.
you. I got
So-
you. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. Sometimes you know what I mean.
When the right place.
When you know,
When
know.
I come to your joint, they'll have labels on.
Yo,
them.
when you know, you know.
So these are I do infuse. So long story short, before we even get to that.
Mm-hmm.
So the liquor juices were popping. They were great. I did good. I started this mobile bartending thing, and it was great. And then people kept coming to me like, yeah, so, I don't drink. You don't got no, no,
Yeah, I
nothing.
mean.
I'm like, yeah, no, I don't know how to do that. So I don't know what to do. So I started buying it from somebody.
Right.
But then people would say, they're good, but these not your juices. And I'm like, no, they're not my juices. They're like, all right, but we want your juice. So I'm like, all right, well, I got something. So boom. I figured out how to make it long. I figured out, I critiqued it, and for 2 years, I just played with it.
Right.
And I got a hand,
Right.
So I started doing more events. Boom. Now I'm walking through every day, and I end up co-hosting the show by accident.
Right.
It started with my show.
No,
Started with your show.
no,
No, I mean how us start.
it's coming.
Okay. Let me just listen to the story. Look, she's telling my motherfucking story, so let me just listen because I don't remember.
Did
So
she have the
I
juices already?
All the time.
Yeah, all the time. I'm gonna say no, probably hangover from last night.
No doubt.
So
What we do last night?
No, did you drink a juice?
What happened last night? Where was we at? I don't remember. Just finish the story.
We went on a date last night, guys. Like, no, let me stop.
Oh, it was me and you. I remember now.
So long story short, I wound up co-hosting a show by accident,
Right.
and it wound up being a thing. Then I said, you know what? I need to start my own shit because I like to talk about weed and a bunch of other crazy stuff. I need my own show. So I started Loudmouth Podcast. Loudmouth Podcast comes on Thursday. Podcast.
Right.
And we are a little bit different. We are not your typical podcast because we are a what?
A podcast.
So
Give them the times and all that.
4
so they
p.m.
don't-
every
they don't already
Thursday on
know.
Glockaware Radio. You can tune in or you can subscribe. Make sure you click that subscribe button on
Yes,
YouTube
please.
if you want to watch
please.
live.
Everybody on Glockaware, click the subscribe button.
Loud Mouth Podcast.
Podcast.
If you follow my page, you'll see it. But long story short, Paulie winds up. First of all, it's your first show. You're nervous.
Mm-hmm.
I booked 19 people. So I had Toucan, I had Shab, I had Rose, I had.
So anybody don't come, I got somebody.
Right, I got somebody. I had Vodka on the show. I mean, it was going down, right? But everybody showed up, and the love was crazy. But it wasn't the typical, I got my guys and girls in the room. It was a point in the moment where I looked up,
All women.
and it was all women, all
deep in
bosses.
this
They all got businesses. They got shows. These are the women that are moving around the city, and we've interacted, but we haven't interacted. And I'm like, yo, this means something.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this is the support. So I'm up there by myself. I'm scared. I'm like, shit, damn it, but I'm doing what I got to do. And then this one grabs the mic and just automatically float right in. The very next day, and I have been trying to get to her show, which is every Wednesday, Paulie and the Gang, every Wednesday on Glockaware Radio from 7 to 8 p.m.
Yeah, gang shit.
So you listen, and her
Subscribe
show
and share.
is always lit. But I also still had my schedule at the Platte. So I would be at the Platte when her show would start, and I would always miss it. So once she came to my show, I had to be at her show when it came. I owed her one. So I showed up, and everybody was late that day, remember?
Yep, I was up here by myself.
She was over here like,
and all the Paulie in the gang.
and I'm sitting,
gang was
Gang,
late.
yeah. Hey man,
and I'm sitting
came
where
through and
she's
stunned it
sitting.
for y'all though.
And Paulie was about to rock out, and I'm just looking, and I'm like, and I just got up, and I just sat down. Like,
We rocking
She
ever
looked
since.
at me, I
Nah,
said,
that's dope.
you ain't gonna sit up here by yourself, sis.
Now, one thing I will say about what you said, like the environment. Day one when I came in, it was all love in this joint.
That's
And I
the
be
one
telling
thing.
people
This is a
about it. I be
safe
like,
place.
yo, this ain't a joint you don't gotta worry about. I
Don't
would
let the
tell
name
people like,
scare
yo,
you.
it ain't, everybody all love. They smoking, drinking, partying, networking, doing what we doing. And I was like, damn, this is a dope ass environment. And even when we first talked about the show, I told him, I said, listen, man, it's gonna be all love in here. It's gonna be chill. We're gonna be able to do what we do, and it's gonna be all right. And that's what it
makes
is, man. I love that.
authentic? Everybody in here who has a business has a brand.
Mm-hmm.
We all rock those brands.
Yep.
We all support each other.
Mm-hmm.
Lay Mudder is an artist. She's one of the artists that I support and I'm trying to help develop right now. She's sitting here with a Wild Child shirt on.
That's Nunu.
No
shirt.
doubt.
That's our other artist, you know. I'm sitting here, I got my fly girl.
Right.
You know, so, and let me, okay, we're not done with the shows, okay?
Mm-mm.
So we got, well, did we
We ain't doing
talk?
that.
Talk to him about.
Let's
We're
start
gonna
this shit
give you the rundown of what we got going on. What we got
What's
going
going
on
on?
Wednesday
On Wednesday, we come and make you nice
and moist.
and moist. From 7 to 8 with Paulie and the motherfucking gang.
Get you ready a little bit, you know.
Because on Thursday, we come back and get you nice and,
And
wet. Well, Loudmouth Podcast. We're not your ordinary podcast because we are a podcast.
A podcast, and we got to get you ready for what? Goodness
When
gracious.
we come back on a fly day. God damn.
And that's back to back. That's 3 days a week. And
Niagara Falls. is a
Niagara
fly
Falls
day,
out this
man.
bitch.
Now hold on, I gotta interrupt
So-
you real quick because I just want to say something to Paulie. In my old relationship, taking a picture with your ass got me in trouble. I took a picture. I'm thinking everybody gonna be like, "Yo, you was on the radio. This, that, and the third was going on." They like, "Why was y'all cheek to cheek? Why was the hug?" I was like, "Well, I don't even know that woman." Oh, love. I said, "I don't even know this woman." This is what I was saying. I don't even know this.
Whoever you are, old lady.
I don't
Excuse me,
even
lady.
know this. Yo.
I did not know that man. I just met him
Oh man, I
We
had,
do not
listen.
fraternize.
at all.
Yo, it was just all love. It's just like black people, we huggers. Like
We are.
that's all it was.
We are.
That shit.
I
don't
walk
know.
in here every day. I gotta hug 17 people every
Yeah.
time
Before
I
you
walk
get
through the door. And if somebody don't get hugged, they feel some
Yeah,
type of
they be like,
way.
"Damn,
Some type of way. Yeah.
You ain't
Yeah.
see. You didn't see
No
me
doubt.
sitting over here.
Right.
Let me
So,
get that hug.
but
Bring it in.
I apologize for getting you in
No,
trouble.
no, it's all
not
love,
we
baby.
intentional.
It's all
apologize. No, she does it often. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I was
do
about
it
to
this
say,
shit all day.
shit
Don't worry about
happens.
it. Shit
I apologize.
So on Wednesday, period. So Wednesdays we have Loudmouth Podcast. I mean, on Wednesdays we have Paulie and the Gang. Thursdays we have Loudmouth Podcast. On
Friday,
Friday,
we
which
come
is every
back
Friday,
With the Fly Girls.
we have
start
Fly Girls
at 3 o'clock
Mhm.
and we end at 4, but we don't go no fucking weird because we stick around with the Fly
Yeah.
Boys
for another
from
2
4 to
hours.
6. So we take over the Fly Day basically.
From 3 to 6. So we're on
It'd
the
be a
air
party in
3.
this
Yeah,
joint.
and then I also with the chick with the juice. I have the Juice Squad, and 2 of my mentees are about to start their show.
Yep.
So Gang is in this
dope.
joint,
Yep.
and as you see, Glockaware is already hosting 19 shows. So
Yeah,
2
y'all.
hates me right now.
Yo, Toucan brother. The name of my show is not public service announcement.
So
Why did he got public service announcement on the joint? Did he fix it? Okay, he fixed it.
oh yeah, he fixed it. All right, so
He fixed it.
I'm gonna see if somebody can get you some ice. Can we get some ice, baby?
So,
Because these are warm.
so, where your mic, baby?
I'm gonna let y'all can get one.
Where a mic at?
You
Where
gotta
mic?
get
She
her a
gotta
mic.
the mic.
They
So
get the
I want to
second
say something before we go any
Because
further.
I didn't even get into that
I want to
part
make sure
of-
she got the 2 songs that she gonna do. They queued up.
Lay,
You
did
got
you-
them already?
Lay, did you give?
Yeah, I need 2. I need 2.
Well, we got. What he got? He got
something
forever.
to
He got.
Yeah,
what
you got
want-
some of
what
Lady
do
Mother
want on the
shit.
play? Go tell him what to
All
play.
right, cool. Tell him what to play. We want that energy.
So
It's
long
not
story
time yet,
short,
but we
we
want
didn't
that
even we didn't
energy.
even get to that yet because Paul, like I said, Paulie and I are we moms, we we got families, but at the end of the day, this radio stuff is something where our heart kind of lays and we ended up here. You know what I mean? But she also wears another hat. I also wear another hat because we're both artist managers, as well, which is a whole nother job and hat. So, she has a few artists that she helps support and
Got a whole
develop.
team. We have a whole team.
We do have a whole team.
PMA, shout out to the team. Shout out to the
give
gang.
me the team. Give me the lineups. Let me
PMA,
know what's
Powerful
going
Music
on, y'all.
Entertainment. We have producer Marley the Great. We have producer Tommy Yola. We have artist Milani.
Hey.
We have the Dizzle.
Hey.
I'ma forget niggas.
You
We got
yeah.
a whole gang.
Trees. It's a
It's a lot of us. We deep. But this gang is, I've been doing this for a very long time.
Way longer than me.
When it comes to the not the radio side of things, but when it comes to the music world, like Bruno Brown's one of my.
She not gonna
I
say she
managed
used
Bruno
to be a
Brown.
rapper.
No, I'm not gonna say that. That was when I was a kid. We over there.
Used to be a rapper.
Bruno Brown. I managed Bruno Brown for a lot of years. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I've been doing this. I've been running with a Fiesta Bowl Entertainment. I had artists V. Terrell, Dice, Slimberg, Dice. I've been doing the music thing. Now I'm really focused on my one artist and my team. That's it. Like my artist meaning like I'm behind her doing the work, but behind my whole gang. Shout out to Nunu, shout out to Lay, shout out to Lonnie. Like we working, man.
Yeah,
we
we been
working.
working.
This shit is up and it's stuck.
Yeah.
Like
So what's the being a manager like? What's the most important part of it for you?
Marketing and promoting. And loyalty.
I was about to say that.
Okay.
Loyalty is first.
heavy one.
It's hard.
What's important for us to have? A lot of fucking patience.
Yeah, it's a lot of patience. Because you're dealing with personality. Nunu was a piece of work. So this is different. It's not like I woke up one day and was like, yeah, I'm about to be an artist manager. This is what I didn't want to do any of that.
Right.
Nunu wound up coming to me. She just came to me, through somebody.
She
and
just fell out the sky
she
from
did. It
Mobile,
felt like
Alabama.
She just fell out the sky. But I always say this, and I said this a long time ago. And I actually knew Lay before I knew Nunu.
At the plant.
At the plant. Yes. And the plant brought me a lot of good networking to connect.
Mm-hmm.
But Nunu was very quiet and closed when she got here. She didn't know anybody. She didn't like it. She didn't. What the
Now
fuck?
you can't shut her the
Yeah,
fuck
now,
up.
nigga, now you can't shut up. She's in. But and she was very closed when she came in, especially with us.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to prove to her
Right.
that
you're
I
around
could
good
move.
people.
Now, mind you, my job was just to put her around. I was supposed to put her around some folks and I was hoping somebody would manage her and
Right.
because they know what the fuck they doing and you know what I mean. So when I went to the guy that mentors me, he said, "No, you're gonna do it."
Right.
And I said, "Yeah, no, because I sold juice. That wasn't at the juice class. I didn't
Right,
take
I
that
didn't
part
take
of
that
it. So you know what I mean. But I come from music, so
Right,
there's
right.
natural things in me that I know,
You know.
and other people see that I don't even trigger or use.
Right.
So it made me Nunu came into my life to make me use other things that I never
Right.
thought that I could use in me. You understand what I'm
No,
saying?
I definitely understand because I was there when she did the joint at 1122,
and that was
and I seen how you like. It was like you was going to perform.
it was
You know what I
it was
mean?
our
Like
first,
you made everybody move like you was going. But it's like no, we in support of Nunu. But it was like that connection between you and her. I was like, yo, this is dope. Like it's a trust thing. Especially once I found out she was from Alabama. I was like, hold up. And then her folks was in the building. I'm like, people came from Alabama and all that. I said, listen, man, somebody got to be trusted around here.
yeah.
Like that's got to be what it is.
Yeah.
Somebody got to be trusted
And it
around
took
here.
and it took
was
a
you.
lot of tug of war. You know what I mean? It took
Right.
some tug of war, but once it broke, it was over. We was moving.
Right.
It was forward. You know how you meet somebody and they like, man, she ain't doing nothing
Mm-hmm.
because you're not ready yet, so I'm not
Right.
bringing it to you. So you don't know what I'm really doing.
Right.
So when those things started to develop, oh shit, okay, she's doing a little bit of something.
Right.
All right, okay, I see she's, So, and Nunu moves on her own too. Ain't nothing that she knows what
Nah, I
she
be
wants. She
peeping her.
knows what
I
she's
peep her.
doing. But when I got Nunu, I said, damn, I need somebody for her to like vibe with. Like, I don't know nobody like her age that I said, ooh, that girl, Lay Mother,
Yeah, man.
that I met at the Plat that day. Lay was out at the Plat playing music, and I was with my girlfriends selling juice,
Mm-hmm.
and she came over. She said, listen, y'all vibe seemed kind of thorough. Can you listen to this song?
Right.
Her song could have been trash. The fact that she came over and did that was thorough to me.
Mm-hmm.
It was, you know what I mean? That means I'm not afraid to network. I'm not afraid to step outside
Put
my
myself
box
out
and put
there.
myself out there. The song was dope. The chick at the time that was with her could sing. You know what I mean? And we wound up sitting there talking and having this very long conversation about chasing your dreams and don't let anything. You know how
Right,
that go.
right. Don't let nobody step in your way. All that good stuff.
I'm listening to Biggie because that's what I do.
No doubt.
And I asked Lay to put me a jingle together.
I wrote that shit
For
that night, man.
2
I wrote that
seconds.
one, right?
She goes over to her car. She writes. I gave her a few keywords. This girl don't know me. She don't know me. And out of nowhere, she comes back with this banger. So I was like, this don't sound like you know me. Like you ain't even drink my juice. So it was just really dope. So I said, oh, she got talent. But I wasn't in the music at that moment.
Right.
I had no reason to interact further than what we really did. Never thought that I would see or talk to her again. And then here comes Nunu. I connect them. They've been thorough ever since. They've been doing music together. You'll hear some of that.
That's what's up.
And boom, now Lay's been, how long you been doing music, Lay? Lay mother, y'all.
I've been doing music since I was like 17. I ain't start getting good, so probably like 2 years ago.
I ain't start getting good.
I'm gonna keep it
Now, before we get, because I'm definitely gonna get into you, but before we get into you, I got two things. One, what size T-shirts do y'all wear? Because these are the new PSA Philly Service Announcement T-shirts. So what?
You know what size I wear?
Small.
That's right.
Extra
small.
I know that's
Yeah,
small?
but probably a medium in that because I know it's probably they Chinese sizes.
Medium. Like what size? Like.
Yeah, probably a medium.
So I got 3 mediums. I don't, you know.
Oh, we wearing these tomorrow?
I mean,
What's
y'all
tomorrow?
can wear them
I
tomorrow.
mean, what's the
today.
day? Tuesday?
Oh, yeah.
Tomorrow's
Tomorrow's
Wednesday.
Yo, get the TakeOver Tuesday down. You gotta know when my show going. It's definitely
We don't.
Tuesday.
We don't never
No,
know no days. We be on our show
Like, what's
on
the day?
On the motherfucking. She be like, yeah, girl. How was your weekend? Bitch, it's Thursday. We didn't even get there yet.
Yo, let me know something about y'all too. Like, y'all say how y'all start rocking out and everything. Y'all knew each other, kind of like y'all was
How we
roaming
click.
around. But this is the thing I want to know: is it anything that happened between y'all that was like, yo, this is my fucking sister right here?
Shit,
You know
a
how
lot
you
of
had
those things.
You know, what
God
was
damn it.
Just give me one. Give me one that was like, this how I knew. Like, yo, this is my sister right here. We gonna fuck with each other.
I can only just say, like, I can't just point out one thing. I could just say that anytime I call, she there, and vice versa.
Yeah, I'm gonna be specific. I was fighting some depression, and you know, Paulie hit me with the, yeah, you got about 5 hours. Cause bitch, we ain't rich yet, and I don't give a fuck about your dog, none of that shit. If I gotta come snatch you out that bed, that's what the fuck I'm doing. And I'm like, I remember that time Paulie had threw me across.
We gonna talk about that?
No, I'm not. But I
All right.
had thought about why I didn't want you to come in the house and pull me out the bed. Yeah, so I got up. But no, she motivates me and she pushes me, and I asked God to bring people around me that could move me.
Right.
I don't need people that are okay with this. Or just, or yeah, not even that. Like being stagnated or just doing that same. Every day I want to elevate and do something different. Every day I want the people. If Lay decide tomorrow to say I ain't fucking with Juice and them no more, I want her to walk away and say, well, shit. At least I did get this out of it.
Right.
I did walk away with this. If me and Paulie do, never mind.
Yeah, you did.
That ain't even a real thing. But listen,
I like that.
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about that? I was just having a conversation with my brothers this morning. This morning, 2 of my brothers. Matter of fact, one of the brothers that scooped me up, got the suit and all that. We was together this morning, and I was like, damn. I try to make sure that every relationship, no matter how it ends, a person can't say, damn, I ain't learned nothing from Boy. I ain't get nothing from Boy. Now, you might not want to admit it right when the relationship over because
but
whatever's
you
going
know.
on, but you know. And the other thing is, no matter what situation that I'm in, I always try to be on the right side of it. My heart always in the right place.
You have to
It
have
might
good
not
intentions.
land
Right.
where you wanted to land at,
But your
and I think
intentions
that's what
is
I
pure.
feel like when y'all
Intention is
say
good.
that, like,
Intentions is
yo,
everything.
exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
I think
That's everything.
it clicks because Paulie brings a table to my table. She's not bringing plates and forks, and she bringing a
She make
whole
the
table.
bigger. That joint get longer.
I want the people around me to
Section.
bring tables. I want to build. I want a restaurant. This is a party. You dig me? So in order for us to all eat, we need tables. We don't need chairs. We need tables too, and they got to be big. Paulie brought her own set of worth to what I was already doing, and I was able to do the same to her. So we balanced. You know what I mean? So that's why we click. And then we just have a
And
good
I
vibe.
already
And
like,
she get the
I
joke.
already like bitches.
Neither
and
do
Juice
I.
like a nigga for real.
I am.
So,
Well,
Paul-
I'm like a nigga too.
Bruno said that. Bruno said we're
we are-
brochies.
Yeah, we brochies. We not regular. We was
Yeah.
in here one day trying to have a conversation about men and women and
Giving
why do
female
women
advice.
do this, trying to give female advice.
But we didn't understand.
And Brown interrupted our whole show. Shout out to Bruno Brown, and he said we can't do that because we brochies.
He didn't say it to us. He walked up to the
was
dude
like,
that was
"Why
asking
y'all
us for
asking
advice
them that?
and said, "Why are y'all asking them that?" So we looking like, what? Now, mind you, we still was confused about the question that he was asking because I was about to say, where did they make these bitches at that y'all find it? I don't know where they at. But I didn't even get a chance to say that, and he interrupted like, whatever you're trying to ask them on a female level, they're not going to give you that answer. They're going to give you like a dudeish, and like,
'Cause
just
they
leave it alone
brochies,
because
yeah,
they're brochies. I said, I'm a brochie.
So
I own it.
So like, we first of all, I need to know all platforms, where we at, what's the news, what's going on. Like, tell me who you are, what's going on. Give me your spill. I know you got a spill. They got a spill, so I know you got one.
We make everybody want
Give
to
me
spill.
the spill.
I mean, I probably throw something together each time, but
Target.
my name Late Mother. I'm from North Philly. You already know I started doing music at like 17. Then started getting good to like 2 years ago. I put out this song called "Don't Test Me," and it was like a little like Bobby John. You feel me? It just like playful, but everybody was messing with that John. That John got like 10K, 11K views on SoundCloud, and then after that, I had just kept dropping music, and like that's when I just started finding my sound and all that.
Right. So what platforms are you on right now?
I'm on all streaming platforms: SoundCloud, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. I'm going to start putting out more visuals
Got you.
soon. So, amen.
So
Stay
what's your social media? Like, you on Facebook, LinkedIn? Where you at? And how can people find you?
I am on Facebook. I don't barely get on there, John. No.
One of the problems both my artists have is social media. They
Right.
could care less about.
Oh,
but even
man.
though she has a lot of visual stuff up more than Nunu. Nunu don't
Nunu
got
got 2 pages, 2 pictures.
I can relate to the no social.
Yeah.
No, I there's a few people around me that's on that time. Like, yo,
But that's because it's a balance. That's that certain people just
For
like,
sure, like
posting
I ain't
that.
really all for the show. Like I'm more, like other than people my age, I'm more for the human interaction, like talking to people, building that connection. I don't really care so
Physical,
much.
right.
I don't really care so much about talking to people online. Like my DMs dry. Like people will like react to like some of my posts, like my music and stuff like that. But other than that, my DMs dry. Like, feel me?
Lay down. That's because Lay ain't. I didn't get to work yet. That's why with
Right,
this one
right.
because I've been working with Nunu, but she's next.
Right.
So long story short, Lay has been working on a few projects, and she does have. She has a video about to come out that they just finished working on, which is really really dope. They got the trailer to that. You can see that on the page. But I want to go back to what she said about working on her sound. Lay is different. Her sound is different. And you can you downplayed it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what?
To the point where
Modesty,
she
ain't
won.
nothing wrong with modesty.
I know she's so modest. So to the point where when she won an event that we went to, that they made her sing the part without any music to make sure that it was her and not the auto tune that was. And I'm like, that's her singing that joint. Like, you know what I mean? So,
Well,
They're trying to play with you like
they
that.
well,
trying to play with.
do you
I
know
don't
what
why
the
they do
what the
that.
first song is? Because we definitely need that first song
The
energy
first-
right there.
the
That
first
you just
song
asked
we
him to
playing.
cue up.
What song
We about to get this energy right here.
Oh, you talk. He could put on. Oh, this the joint I'm trying to make my new single. I'm about to have a visual for this joint. Everything.
We
It's
right
called.
here.
It's
Floor is
called
yours.
Power Prezi.
We right here. Tell him to, you know what I mean?
Power
Get that joint
Prezi.
poppin'.
Power Prezi.
I can't hear
Lay
because I don't
mother.
have headphones on.
It ain't. It's coming.
Do it. Toucan.
You can't wake up.
There we go.
Just concentrate on how to get that dough and it gon' go right. All these niggas looking at my wrist, it look like Snow White. Levitating, I'm on a new level, this a new I teach a dog when they put it on his wrist, a nigga comply. I don't need designer, all this money working just fine. It don't make no noise, a quiet place, we had new signs. Living like a corner head, penny for your shoe shine. Bitches in a scuba pirate, put me at a new slide. Tell me how you stress about it, hold that bitch for rental. Never let a bitch know why I say that's confidential. Beat it up and go, at least she got her breath for compliment. Take a scarf, but nigga don't need paper or no pencil. My time he asks about you if you know you don't got no credentials. With that red like Coco head and running with my pistol. He playing both sides, so we gon' catch that monkey in the middle. He love the feel, but the game still got a minute, I'll just spit him. Running you with my sanity, I think I'm going mental. You living through me, won't let nobody forget you. Gotta be my peace, all they bedding in the streets, all they riding with that heat. Gotta cool down when I'm with you. If I can buy you love, then little bitch, I don't really need you. You can have my dresses, it's expensive like the rental. And all my niggas eat, but if that nigga guards me, I'ma make sure that I leave. Niggas twisted like a pretzel. Just concentrate on how to get that dough and it gon' go right. All these niggas looking at my wrist, it look like Snow White. Levitating, I'm on a new level, this a new I clean your dog up when they put it on his wrist, a nigga comply. I don't need designer, all this money working just fine. It don't make no noise, a quiet place, we had new signs. Living like a corner head, penny for your shoe shine. Bitches in a scuba pirate, put me at a new slide. I can't trust no bitch, so baby, I can't get too sentimental. She lied to my face, that bitch is like a dog right out the kennel. I spent too much days just stressing over shit, I know I can't change. Make sure that my pockets fat enough to get that new ring. Crazy when you focus on yourself, they say you're switching off. Stressing getting too bad for my health, them bills be adding up. And I'm calling Oscar cause you so caught up in get tough. Can't even beat the bitch you with, just gave his daddy up. Yeah, I really made who you was, I invented you. And if you can't keep it straight with me, then I'm inventing you. You say you don't got nobody else who gon' fend for you. Sometimes it don't really be the action, just the principle. And when you get caught up in that jam, who gon' send for you? You know that nobody give a damn what you getting. That's what happen when you buying on the hand, they gon' feed. And forget you when that's coming from the heart, ain't no read. Just concentrate on how to get that dough and it gon' go right. All these niggas looking at my wrist, it look like Snow White. Levitating, I'm on a new level, this a new I clean your dog up when they put it on his wrist, a nigga comply. I don't need designer, all this money working just fine. It don't make no noise, a quiet place, we had new signs. Living like a corner head, penny for your shoe shine. Bitches in a scuba pirate, put me at a new slide.
Glockaware Radio. Glockaware Radio. Glockaware Radio.
I ain't from Miami, but can show you how this heat works. I'm in the new pockets, money fucking up this stitching. When you talking versatility, you better mention me. Fuck a beater like I'm fucking up the kitchen. A lot of shit I do, these other niggas can't rehearse. On Melrose, white bitches clutching on they purse. If I dress down the designer with expensive as cologne, I can't hide that I came up from the dirt. She won't fuck on me or other guys, I told her me first. Nigga was just acting like my dog for a free verse. Never let it stray to your home, you know how fleas work. Grammy know a nigga that'll kill you for a free perk. I don't know why all these niggas claiming they want loyalty and I love. In reality, they both go together. Hope you know you paying for their loyalty if you don't got they love. But with love, man, that shit free forever. Before I cash out, I already know that them bills pay. Before I cash out, I already know that my folks say. Mostly I be cool and laid back in them Air Force Ones. But today, I'ma pull up to that Dolce. Niggas want everything I got and they hating from the block. I swear, hey, niggas gotta be retarded. Bitch, you better go get up off your ass and go get it for yourself. I was broker than you when I first started. We gon' cut that cash out, bag up, make sure that stash out. Braces, yeah, I only like them blue face. Started with my dog for the life, he got involved with that. Now I found out that I actually got a new snake. You know I want all my God to win and I want all my daughter to eat. But now that nigga going ahead to get a new plate. Yeah, I'm taking off, taking flight, ain't afraid of the heights. Not little baby, but a rapper of the new age. Like I'm over Eddie, I've been up working for 2 days. Old enough to drink, so now I'm pouring on that Douce. Tryna make him in, but little nigga, it's just too late. If it's my event, I'm popping out and it's a movie. And you know I never lag, got a tool. If you want smoke with the gang, get spooky. That nigga with a sticky brain.
That's riding music.
Said you want beef with the gang, serve it to me.
Yeah, as soon as I heard it, I was like, "Oh, this what I get on the road with right here. That's riding music." So listen, when you say you developed your sound, like, did you have an idea or it just came? Like you was doing so much music, it was like, "Yo, this is what I wanted to sound like." Was it something you had an idea of, or did it just happen?
All right, so this about to be like a crazy type funny story, right? So
Wait, real fast. Toucan, when you get a second, can you just cue up the beginning of projects for us later? I want you to hear something because you'll be able to really hear the difference in her tone and that sound.
Okay.
And that's what I was looking for, but it's in that first verse of projects. But go ahead. Tell the story.
So this a little funny story, right? So I told you I start making music when I was 17. And when I was 17, my voice I sounded like Mickey Mouse. You feel me? Like that joint's crazy. Like I didn't
I know the feeling.
know how to put a little bit of bass in my voice. You feel me? I still know how to make it high, like real high, but I know how to make it low now. You feel me? So basically, what I did to make it low, I was smoking blicks like every day. I'm like, if I smoke these blacks, yo, by the time I'm like, if I smoke these
I might
blacks,
have cancer by the time I blow. But
By the
at least
time
my
I-
voice would be dark.
All the money gonna be doctor.
My voice would be deep.
Go ahead.
Oh,
My-
man.
I get to where I'm at. Oh, I turned it up. By the time I get to where I'm at, like where I'm trying to be, musically, you feel me, and vocal wise, I'ma be there.
Because your voice going to be
Cause
good.
you mean, I got a little
sound
bit
like
of bass
Barry
in that
White.
joint.
Because you're blacks, right?
You feel me? So yeah. So then also
Yes,
like
they all crazy.
Mean it too.
I already
dead
knew I'm dead serious. That's crazy. So I knew, you feel me? I knew I could sing. I knew I could do this. I knew I could rap. You feel me? So I basically was like listening to different type of niggas in my city. You feel me? But then
gonna ask you
also have my own. You meaning? Because growing up, like all my sisters 8-9 years plus over me. Like I'm the baby. You feel me? So it's like I grew up off that R&B, and then my mom, she 52.
Oh,
So
yeah.
and then she
52.
act older than her age. So,
52.
52. That's
52.
how old she is. 52.
and she act older than her age, so she listen to music over. You mean over her
Doo-wop and
age
all
and all
that.
that. You feel me?
What
So
her
it's just
parents
like I
used to
always
play.
had that love for that soul music. You feel me? And it's like I feel like that's what's missing in the music nowadays. That feeling, that emotion. You feel me? Not everybody want to hear about
Fact.
killing, shoot you. Like it give you that. You mean like it give you
Right.
that feeling, but it's also like, dang, well, what if somebody want to hear some soul food? You feel me? Something that's gonna make them feel something.
Yeah, when you
But
ride.
also
When you ride.
something that's gonna make them feel something, but also like something they want to hear too. You feel me?
Right.
Not make it boring. So that's really what my sound was like. I just make music I want to hear. You feel me? Make
Right.
music that I want to hear it
What do
back
you
and be
think
like,
influenced you musically though?
I like Gunna. For me, I like lyric wise, I like Jay-Z. I got more. I just can't like at the top. I can't really think right now. You feel me?
No, it's
Dirk
cool.
for sure. Dirk for
Dirk.
sure. It's like with Dirk, like in his lyrics and his songs, he telling 50 stories in one. He telling the stories of other motherfuckers, and he telling his story, and then he talking about
Voice
his
of the
bitch. Then he talking about his kids. Like I really,
Voice
I
of the
fuck
So
Girl.
with.
so
I fuck with
why
Dirk.
so why do you do music? Like what's your reason for doing music?
Before I used to just do music, cause I really liked it. You feel me? I just like I always had that passion. Like even when I like in elementary school, I really used to want to play the drums. You feel me? My mom had signed me up for drum lessons, and I just like when I was in school, I used to just be on the table like making remixes of songs and stuff. Like back then, I ain't really listen to no hip hop. Like all my sisters and my mom, they used to just listen to all that soul music. I ain't really hear like that much hip hop growing up,
Right.
but I would hear them little, you mean the little pop stations.
Right.
So
We got something
I
for
heard a song by Katy Perry. You know that song, I Kissed a Girl.
Yeah,
Had
like
you
it.
I had made a remix to that jump, and it was like on some fast shit. I was like, I ate some chick, and I would beat on the drum, and I'd be like, I ate some chick,
I'm
and
sorry,
then I like it,
You,
It is what it is, man.
and
It
I
is
said,
what
I
it
hope
is.
that beef don't mind it. So then, like, I had
You want to
people.
give it to us for real, but Juice over here.
Like
wanna give
we
it
got,
to us for real.
we got free license, but not that much free license. Nah, listen, man. I want the real. I want the raw and uncut. Like that's your story.
Yeah.
Like it.
That's your story. And when you tell that story, it should be appreciated because it's your story. That's how you got from wherever you started from to right here and wherever you going. So don't ever be scared to tell your story.
That's right.
Now, if they tell you certain things you can't say, certain, words you can't say, whatever, it is what it is. But don't ever be afraid to tell your story. That's your story.
For sure.
You dig what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
on here, you can tell the story however you want.
But yeah, so you was saying like, what's my motivation for the music? Like, my sister had passed away.
Sorry to hear that.
Appreciate it. My sister had passed away like 2 months ago, something like that. So You feel me? I'm just trying to do like she was basically like the rock of the family. You feel me? And then everybody was like, "You remind me of her. You remind me of her." You feel me? Like you the one that keep the family together and this and this and that. So it's like my motivation for the music now is to, you feel me, make a better foundation for my family. You feel me? Real rap, get us a nice house. You feel me? Everybody can go, never feel like they don't got nobody to lean on, never feel like they stressed, nothing, and just elevate my whole family. Like
How old
that's
are you
really.
again?
I'm 22.
Now she kept saying, I was gonna ask how old she is, cause she
Yeah,
kept
'cause
saying 17, like that was like 10 years ago. Like
it was a while ago.
yeah, it was
She's
a while
22,
ago.
17 was a long time ago for her. But
Yo,
that's why
I just turned 22 though.
But that's a lot of the reasons why, you know, I keep the people around me that I do. You know,
Right.
if I could keep her busy and doing music, she's not in the street. If I could keep
Right.
her busy and
tell
doing
by how
music,
she
she's
talk,
not
yeah, you can
falling
feel it.
into depression.
Right.
If she's, you know, if I could keep her focused in and moving, then and if I could keep her motivated to keep herself going.
Mm-hmm.
You
Social activist.
And she do, she really do. I be caught up in.
No,
I
I
be
seen
caught up
it
in.
already.
I be caught up in life, and she be like, "Yo, just come to the gym, like come to the station.
Come
You feel me?
holla at
Come to
me."
the station." Oh, and she just text me out of nowhere, like, "Yeah, you got a show tomorrow." I'm like, "Huh?"
I don't give her no heads up, no nothing. She didn't know she's supposed to be here till last night.
Right. No doubt.
And I just sent her the flyer.
Yo, you know it's crazy. I ain't know I was supposed to be here till y'all tag me in the post. I'm like,
Because she
it's
ain't
okay.
got my message.
Like, don't feel bad. She do the
way.
same shit to me all the time. She be like, yeah, because tomorrow we hosting this. I be like, bitch, what? I just went to sleep.
you know,
I'm like, yeah, we got to be at such and such at 3 o'clock.
We just went to sleep at fucking 3 o'clock.
I'll be there at 2.
my peoples ain't come to the show yet because everything be so last minute.
Yo, so
Last minute.
was y'all? I seen y'all was in the building for Rocky John. Couldn't make it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Things happen. You know, family situations.
Yeah.
You know, we do what we do.
You
Oh,
was
we
there,
turned-
but
we
you was
turned
there
out.
because we was there.
Yeah.
Oh no
like
doubt,
it.
no
Yeah.
doubt. But
Glock
how
Aware
was
was
that
there, you
John?
was
Like,
there.
did y'all? Was it? You
Oh,
know
it
what
was,
I mean?
it was nice. It was nice. It was hot as hell, but it was nice.
Shout out to the whole Glock Aware
Shout out,
Nah,
community.
shout out,
out.
man.
We did our
We
fucking
turned
thing in
up
that
and
joint.
turned out. Everybody did their thing. Nunu did her thing. Milani did her thing.
Milani
Gio
gotta
did
come
his
on the show,
thing.
man.
Oh,
We could book that.
oh,
We
now
could do
now just get the energy ready because when Milani comes, it's a party.
Yeah, I already know. I seen it before. I seen it.
Okay.
I talked to her about it, but I know I gotta go through
Yeah, it's
you
a
know
party.
other channels
You-
as well to
you
make
know,
sure it's
it's a
official.
party.
Like
No,
it
we
just
can lock
it
that
could
in.
just be me. You know, I know she got a lot of cats that be on Instagram like, yo, what XYZ, and it's like, no, it's
we
me.
can lock that in.
It's
We can
actually
lock
me. It's not.
Yeah, like no, like hey, you know me. Hey.
So listen, man, this Philly service announcement, PSA Takeover Tuesday. Listen, man, love, support, grace. These sisters, man, they showed me love. The same reason why they managers right now. You know, whatever you believe in, universal source of power, God, Jesus, whatever you want to call it. They move us in different types of ways, man, to be pillars for other
'em
people.
move you.
And the reason why, again, I brought these two sisters on the show because they didn't know me. They didn't know me. They just was like, yo, she seen me one night speak at an event we was at and was like, yo, man, when you get an
It was
opportunity,
dope.
it's
That's why.
we around for you. You know what I'm
You're a
saying?
dope- you a dope dude, man. Like,
And
you
when
a dope
thank you.
dude.
Thank you. Don't make me cry, dog.
No,
I'm a
you
crybaby
are.
for real. I'm a crybaby for real. It's a real. Don't make me cry, man.
Make it a tissue. No
But
tissue.
yo, man, I just want to thank y'all. I just want to tell y'all thank you, man. I appreciate
Thanks for
it.
having
You know what I'm
us.
saying? And
Appreciate
you know,
it.
one
We
day
appreciate
other
y'all
people
coming.
will allow me to give them their flowers as well. You know what I'm saying? And we got a whole
We
bunch of
gotta have
stuff.
them back.
We going forward. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do a whole lot of things. Glock Aware. This is
Count
this.
us in.
This is the anchor right here, man. Like 20 years. It been going on for 20 years, man. So we want to get 20 more out of this John. And when
Still the
Toucan
beginning.
like, yo, it's a wrap. Somebody else should be next in line. So this
is a
John
whole
could never
era.
go nowhere. You know what I'm
it ain't
saying?
never ending.
So
Tell Toot to
Lay,
go out
you
with
got
that.
your other John
Yeah.
queued up because we
Yeah.
need more energy
So
on
we
it.
going
Go
out
with
to
that
He
project.
just played, or I'm gonna say he just played both of them.
No, we
I
got
mean, you
to
can
go.
acapella
I
the
want-
situation if that's what you want to do. However
Turn
you
that
want to
shit
get
up.
You
busy.
got to hear turn that project. So, this is a big project. Go ahead. This you.
With my main homie daddy. OG in the kitchen whipping pirate. You with us, we gon' do something to blind her. John slide, we gon' leave him with a mom rent. Because I came from the project. I really came from the project, yeah. Hope I would end up in the projects. And that's explaining where my mind to this hit, homies wondering where his mind went. And they tryna slide, we gon' leave them where they mind rent. Ain't premeditated, we just put up perfect timing. Ain't premeditated, we just put up perfect timing. He said he a witness, we gon' do something to blind him. That little boy ain't sleeping, we just made him watch his eyelids. Ain't premeditated, we just put up perfect timing. Ain't premeditated, we just put up perfect timing. Yeah, I gotta get this money, I can't settle being broke. So where all these niggas that be tryna run my coat? Tryna jump me in this water, it's too bad I'm afloat. Two bad bitches and they wanna drive the boat. Lot of bro niggas hang cause they wanna beat me. Don't give hands out cause these niggas getting greedy. Losing niggas left and right is never gonna be easy. This footy got an appetite for all the eyes believe. I'll end up in the projects. And that's explaining where my mind at. I've been grinding, I can't do no 9 to 5, yeah. I can't do no 9 to 5, yeah. Cause I came from the project, yeah. That's where my main homie died at, yeah. I got the pain, you can't stop that, yeah. Murder on my mind in the project, yeah. I know y'all say I'm hard, talk about that drill shit, but hear this pain in my voice, I bet y'all feel this. Lately reminiscing, wanna snap a little bit. I'm not a mumble rapper, nigga, I speak that real shit. Was left alone, don't know why they did me that wrong. See, I was blind, I was trying to keep my head on. I showed you real, all that fake shit in the dead zone. VVS from Johnny Dane, these are real stones. Know them niggas want my life, swear to God, but they can't take it. All this pain in my heart, I roll the wood and I face it. I was born up in this shit, so nigga, ain't nobody made it. And I can't let my mama die, so I won't let no nigga take me. Cause I came from the project, where your OG in the kitchen whipping Pyrex. Where them youngins on the corner probably died at. Where the ops can't even really cross that line at. Yeah, hope I would end up in the projects. That's explaining where my mind at. I've been grinding, I can't do no 9 to 5, yeah. I can't do no 9 to 5, yeah. Cause I came from the project, yeah. That's where my main homie died at. I got the pain, you can't stop that. Yeah, murder on my mind in the project, yeah.
Out of here. We out of here. PSA is out of here.
I'm dirty.
Oh, okay, what you need?
Let me get them new ones, man.
How many pair you need?
2 on, give me 2.
I got you. Pull on around to the runner, pal.
All right, shout.